Ooh. Chris Plays. Thank you so much for the 2 months. Hello, hello. Ooh, we have Zekin. Ooh, Zekin got the 12 month. Wait, I didn't see your 12 month Zekin, I think. Unless it just auto renewed. Zekin's a 12 month now. Oh, I did see it? Oh, okay, I lied. It was lasting. Really? Oh. What's everyone doing? So we're front paging at 4. So we're gonna kill time until 4. And I'm eating my lunch. Look at this. This is my lunch. Yo, Soran, hello. Oh wait, I should tell Tyler. Alright. So some of you guys were sitting in my chat and was wondering why I was spamming yes and no's. But that's because I have a new bot for chat that's going to parse chat for yes and no's for 45 seconds. So this was made by Tyler.dev. He's the guy who also wrote me my words per minute bot. So you guys ready for this? You guys ready for these new graphics and bot capabilities? Alright. Is that homeroom? Yeah, this is from homeroom. Let me ask chat a question. Should I feed chat this mac and cheese? Oh, you guys couldn't see it because it was there. Ooh, so you guys can now start typing yes or no in chat. And it's gonna start tilting in the way of the way chat votes. Ooh, it's working. A lot of yeses, more yeses than no's. It's constantly going towards yes. Slimy Green Goop, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Little Einstein, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. So it's gonna go on for 45 seconds. I felt like 30 seconds was a little bit too short, especially if you're on mobile. 30 seconds might not be enough, so I made it 45 seconds. And then when it's done, oh, it clicked yes. All right, chat voted yes. So I'll feed chat. So here we have the buffalo chicken mac and cheese from homeroom.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's all chicken. Ah. It's pretty cool. It works. The bot works. Should I make this ASMR sexual? Place your votes. Oh, it's leaning towards no now. A lot of no's. KX Boo, Astro Black, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime subs. Pain Boy, thank you so much for the 2 months. Wow, a lot of no's. Oh, it's leaning towards yes now. There's more yeses than no's now. You guys voted yes? Crap. The vote went towards yes. Hireburn, thank you so much for the 5 months. If I had no, this won't be used for lewd stuff, Tyler. But it works, it works. I can keep on redoing it. It's pretty dank. Oof. Yeah, Tylo, the guy who just spoke, he's the guy who wrote it. If you guys are looking for chatbots hit up Tylo. Is that the thermal? Yes, this is the thermal. This is the thermal, sorry. It's also really hot today. Can you guys hear the fan? I have the fan running at a low speed. Maybe I'll bump it up. Yes, you can hear the fan. Crows, yes, thank you so much for the 2 months. Super hot already. I'm sweating. Any idea when thermals are going to be shipped out? No idea. The thermal hasn't even started. Wait, what? The build? I swear I updated the build command. Wait, it is updated. Why is it showing? It's not that hot here in Oakland. Yo, it's like 80 some, it's like 85 up here. And it's like 90 something in my room probably. Show Nanante, welcome back for the 4 months. Thank you, thank you. Homeroom, honestly, best mac and cheese in the world. If BuzzFeed ever made a series on homeroom, I mean on mac and cheese, I think homeroom should be included. How do you like the thermal? I love it. I love the thermal. Z Possum, welcome back for 3 months. Enjoy your new sub badge. You have to come to Italy to taste the real pasta pizza. I would like to go to Italy, but I can't afford a Euro trip. Are you in queue for a while? I had no issues logging on the past 2 days, so I'm going to guess I won't need to. Ew, BuzzFeed. You don't like BuzzFeed? Are you gonna front page with a stained desk mat? Yeah. Hell yeah. Chive, welcome back for 4 months. 85 in Oakland is nuts. You going in for Polaris at all? I'm thinking about a linear build, but I'm not sure on which config to get. Yeah, I'll probably get Polaris too. I take it that you love One Piece? Yeah, One Piece is the best anime. Oda is a god. Oda's Goda. Fuzzy Bazzy, thank you so much for the $3 tip. What are your thoughts on the 11-degree slope for the keyboards? I've personally had no issues with it. If you take a look at my YouTube videos, I owned most of the duck collection at one point. I mean, but if you have wrist issues, maybe it might be, but I personally never had an issue with the 11-degree typing angle. It's hot. Bottle ZK. Thank you so much for the donation. Can you release merch, please? I'm working on it. I'm working on it. And Xeno Aggressive, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Fuck, I'm hungry. Gandalf, go eat. Have a great stream. Jampot, thank you for talking about. Is that homeroom? Yes, this is homeroom. If I had rigged it, I wouldn't be 11th pick. How do you switch cam? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't. How hard do you think actually lubing is? Lubing is not... The act of lubing a single switch is not hard. Replicating that across 80 or 90 switches is the part that takes practice. This is getting kind of nooks. How do you say nooks in English? Warren, hello. First timer? What do you do, Mr. Warren or Miss Warren? Cheesy? But nooks doesn't always have to be cheese related. Not first timer? OMG, you Pepega? Dang. I'm sorry, Warren. Heavy? I feel like heavy isn't entirely what nooks is though. I already asked before? Really? What? My day's going okay, pretty chill. It's just really hot. I'm gonna be sweating throughout the entirety of front paging. Hello, Sontath Niwen. It's just Nukia, how do you even say that in English? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Gonna be hotter in SoCal. It is going to be hotter in SoCal, but I'll have AC. And I would rather blast the AC and just pay the bill than suffer in heat. Is that the milkshake mat? Yes, this is. Is it available for pre-order? I'm not sure. You would have to check Novel Keys. Quicksilver, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. What are Gateron yellows? They are switches. Yo, Mac27, thank you so much for the tip. Who's best at anodizing? That's such a vague question. What do you mean? Who's best at anodizing? What is best? Best as in overall consistency, or in terms of the absolute best ano I've ever seen? Was Loki a troll question, TV? Well, I mean, if you're looking for consistency, There are only a handful of people who have put out multiple boards. I would say Keycult is pretty consistent. They've established themselves as capable of color matching and having extremely good QC. What would I say has the absolute best anno though? Yeah, TX and Rama, they're also very consistent. I might say TGR not as consistent. Like TGR, if it comes out nice, is really nice. But there are times where TGR can be a miss. But maybe that's because I've just seen some B-stock ones. But Rotang Bruh, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Absolute best. Disregarding consistency, the best anno I've seen, that's hard. That's pretty hard. Alright, I'm gonna put this away because it's almost 4 o'clock. Wait, Chortle! Thank you so much for gifting 5 subs. I missed it. Alabama Uwu. Thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Alabama is not a place where I would expect someone to know Uwu. And Yeet Cannon, thank you so much for the 3 months. Mac and cheese and a Coke. Diet is officially out the window. Yeah, I need to lose weight, but I'm moving out of the Bay Area. So I'm just gonna enjoy the good foods up here while I can. I'm just gonna get fat for the next week. I mean fatter, and then I'll go ham once I move down. Jay Wordfish, thank you so much for the 444 bits. Alright. For those of you guys who missed yesterday's stream, this is the thermal, by the way. I have the thermal in my hand. We built it up yesterday. Look at this. Plenty of good food in LA too. Yeah, no, I'm aware. I grew up in LA, so I do think overall LA food is better, but there are some good stuff up here too. Liking the switches on that thermal? Yeah. Gat inks. Can't go wrong. Can you do a typing test? Yeah, I can do a typing test. Why not? We're just killing time right now. Ah, yeah. We do. So hot. I blame the heat. Alright, it's almost 4. So let's start. Let's just get ready. Let's prepare. Be on your best behavior, chat. We're gonna probably see a bunch of new people joining. It's gonna ask questions. I should also add something to the title later. Are you front paging now? I'm front paging at 4. I realize I need my headphones. I'm gonna be on call with Riot on the Bay, because he will be building an Alliance themed keyboard on his stream while I build one for the Horde. All right. There's no music, GG. There we go. For the Horde, yeah. Stream settings, build, and who's talking? We got on voice with Mr. Keycult. Whoa!
베스트 업그레이드의 프런트 페이징.
Legend of Vault, thank you so much for the 505 bits. Thank you. Hopefully today goes well. A Fnatic pro player just followed you to make a keyboard for him. Write him or go to his stream. His name is Power TV. I've never heard of what does Mr. Power TV do? I don't follow. Is he a CSGO player or? It's an Italian Fortnite streamer. Interesting. Alright, where is Mr. Keycult? He's not responding to me. GG. Are we on front page yet? Let me check. Oh shoot, we are. Alright, where's Mr. Keycult? Oh, close my door, hold on. He's streaming. Okay, maybe I should just call him in then. He probably won't be checking Discord. Or if you guys are watching both me and Riot, maybe talk in his chat, tell him to accept my call. He started his build already? What? I thought we were supposed to unbox together. Hello, Mr. Keycult. Has he joined the call?
Hello?
Oh, I hear. Wait, that doesn't sound like you.
Oh, it's
Right.
me. It's me.
Oh, okay. All right, can you guys hear Riot chat? I heard you started the build already.
No, well, I did the unboxing because I wanted people to be able to see the Horde unboxing as well. So I haven't really started the build.
Okay.
I've just started like installing the daughter board and stuff like that. And I've actually just realized that I made an error and I have the wrong length daughter board cable for mine. So I'm gonna have to figure that out.
Oh shoot.
I think yours is fine, but we'll see. We'll see.
All right. So welcome everyone. I should go through the box first.
I don't think this is gonna work.
Yes, I am currently building in tandem with Mr. Right on the Bay, who is one half of Keycult. And for those of you guys who are new here, I am a custom, luxury, bespoke, high-end, whatever you wanted to name it, custom mechanical keyboard builder. And today we are building a keyboard that is actually themed after WoW Classic. I have never played WoW, but the Keycult folks have, and they really like the game. So they wanted to make something celebratory. This is not for sale, by the way. This is just for their personal use case. They are both big fans, so that's why. Please don't spam Keycult to sell this, because they won't. Or maybe you guys want to know. Alright, so let's see. So if you guys have never unboxed a custom mechanical keyboard before, generally you have to build it up yourself. So here we have the PCB. Look at this beautiful piece of PCB work. If you guys are regulars in my channel, you guys have probably seen this PCB many times already. Did Zach just die? Or are you
No. I was here. I muted you for a second. Sorry about
okay.
that.
Okay.
I'm here.
Okay. Just wondering. Please explain what all the parts are for the new people. So this is the PCB. This is the brains. This is what registers and triggers all your keys. This is basically the brains behind your keyboard. Every keyboard has a PCB. Just kidding. I take that back. Well, every modern keyboard you purchase off the shelf has a PCB. So it's a very crucial part of the build. It's like the motherboard? Yeah, sure. It's like the motherboard. Love Drunky, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Alright, are we ready to see what a Horde themed keyboard looks like? Oh my gosh. Look at this.
It's not bad?
Why would this be bad? Oh my gosh. How's the Alliance build on your stream?
It's going medium. I'm trying to figure out what to do about this.
Oh, the cable?
About this cable. Yeah. I might have an emergency cable delivered to me.
By Jorge?
Yeah, by George.
What?
Yeah. That's what he's living close by, so we're just gonna take a little break while you're unboxing your board, and I'm waiting for my cable.
All right, it's not default. Thank you so much for the 200 bits. So yeah,
if you have the wrong length cable, then it's gonna take a lot longer for him to get your one to you. He has a longer drive.
Why would the length be different from a regular number one?
No. I just grabbed. So when I was getting everything together, I grabbed a cable for this, and I grabbed the wrong length because we now have a bunch of different lengths for different boards. So I
see.
missed. So I'm gonna do something else while you're doing your thing. Keep going.
Okay. So if you guys don't know, this was done by Caustic's Anodizing, who I have also used myself personally. He did the work for my Kintsugi Salamander, and ever since, a lot of keyboard people have been reaching out to him. Look at this. So this is all completely ano. Like, this is not a sticker. This isn't a wrap. This is actually...
Yeah, the logo is sick, too.
Yeah, it's really nice. It's actually anodized completely. And look at the details. Oh my gosh. Was the red for the mid piece also done by him, or was it just the outer?
No, the red is also done by him, and you'll notice too that all of it has it has a very different look than the kind of anode that you get from a factory. Like you definitely, I think, can tell that it's done by a person. Like you'll notice on the red, there's some. It's almost like a distressed red. Like you'll definitely see some streaking on it, and in my opinion, it kind of adds to the character of it. But
yeah.
But yes, it was all. I think all parts, including the plate, was done by him.
Nice. Yeah, but what's really cool is he even did this for the Kintsugi, but like his designs, like it flows and matches between the two halves.
Yeah, I know.
So, like, there's no mismatching. Yeah, it's kind of crazy, like how he can just anode patterns and designs.
Yeah, someone was asking how he does it, and you know, I'm honestly not sure. My guess is that he somehow is masking things off. But I don't really know. I don't need this fifth one.
Yeah, well, I did ask him after I used it. I don't think he'll share it.
Right, yeah.
Because he says it's a family secret he's been working on for quite a while now. I think over a decade, or maybe
yeah, he's been
decades.
doing it for a really long time.
Yeah, so this guy is very popular with the paintball community, but he's been having a lot of keyboard orders lately. Alright, so for those of you guys who are new, this is made entirely out of aluminum. So this whole keyboard case is aluminum. So let's see how much this weighs. What keycaps did you have in mind for this sack?
For that one?
Yeah.
I feel like Jamon would probably be a pretty good pick for it. Although also
I also have Red Riot.
Red Riot would also be really cool because it is like a really bright red. So I don't know. You'll have to. I unfortunately have. We're gonna be going with a. I didn't have much that matched the blue here. I really wish I had Striker for this one, but.
Crap! I just teared it. All right, so unbuilt, without any switches or keycaps, or PCB, this weighs 1,750 grams, or 3 pounds, 13.7 ounces. Pretty chunky. I think the 2 tones of red on Jamon would work better, says Mr. Petrov. Pretty healthy board. So I have a question. Why is the Horde so much more favored over the Alliance? I've never played WoW. Oh, it's not? Okay.
No.
It felt like most people chose the Horde. Okay.
Horde is cool. Horde is cool. When I played WoW though, when I played WoW, I played Alliance back in the day.
Why'd you switch to the Horde?
Because I wanted to do something different when I was going back to Classic. I mean, I haven't really played WoW except for playing some this week. I haven't played WoW for 6 years or more, 7 years, more than that maybe. Dr. Nibs asks, where did I pick up the kits? I made these kits.
Yes. So
I am the producer. I am the designer and producer of the kits. If that's not what you meant, they were custom anodized. I'm not quite sure that I understood the question, but they're custom anodized by Caustic Customs Anodizing. These are one-off kits that were made just for WoW Classic because we thought it would be fun. We had a couple extra kits that we got after our original sale. So.
Yeah, so we're it does look like our viewership spiked. So if you guys are new here, I mostly deal with custom parts. There's a whole scene and community out there for custom mechanical keyboard parts. So the person on call runs a keyboard company called Keycult, and they sell high-end luxury cases like this. And for example, the keyboard I'm using currently, like this here, is also a fully custom keyboard. We actually just built this up yesterday night. You can watch the VOD, it is up on my channel. But yeah, this is not a case or keyboard you can purchase off the shelf. Whoa, my gosh. Second, thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. And OMG, it's Sesco, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Second, I feel like Zekken's gifted a good amount. Zekken's already at 28. Holy, thank you so much, Zekken. Zekken is cute, yeah. Love custom keyboards, but they make it so difficult to even obtain one, unfortunately. Yeah, the community right now, I think, is growing a lot faster than people can handle. But I think Keycult, they're definitely trying to up their production. They're working their hardest to increase supply. So yeah, hopefully in the future it gets easier. Have you really? Oh no, it is released. What you're releasing next month? The schedule.
The 160, right? Is that what you're talking about?
The one, yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's going to be next month. It's on the schedule, but we've been trying to tell people to treat it as pretty tentative.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, we'll actually hit that. But anyways, people were asking me whether we form keycaps or make the PCBs from scratch, and the answer is that we work with a PCB designer, and no, we actually don't provide any keycaps with our kits at the moment, at least. Part of the whole custom keyboard thing is that you get to choose the parts that go together. So you get to choose your switches, you get to choose your keycaps, and that's kind of part of what lures a lot of people to it.
Mm-hmm. What layout did you want for this, Zach?
I don't know. What layout do you want? I have so many of these.
Well, am I not sending this back to you?
No. You are. But I mean, you can keep it for a while and play with it. We don't have immediate. I don't know that we have immediate plans for it. But I don't know that we also have strong opinions on like what layout it needs to be. So it can be whatever. I'm planning on doing Sangan bottom row with stepped caps, because that's my fave 10 keyless layout if you have win keys.
I have so many of these that flex though. Ace Recon, thank you so much for the 3 months. Ouija Manji, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Could I keep this until TwitchCon?
Yeah, sure.
Do you trust me taking this to TwitchCon where thousands of people might touch it?
Yeah, go for it.
I feel like TwitchCon people might like this.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, I get
Get noticed by a big WoW streamer.
Who are the big WoW streamers?
I don't know. Chat?
I thought you played WoW.
Well, I mean, I played WoW this week. I don't know. I don't know who the big streamers are though. Chat knows.
Kelthane, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. And yeah, if you guys are attending TwitchCon, I'll be there myself. I do have a booth there as well. I'll be right next to the information booth, so come stop by and say hi. I'm gonna have a ton of keyboards on display, both personal ones and keyboards sent to me by some of my sponsors and other community members. So if you guys are new and want to try them out in person, TwitchCon is a great time too. Ride is so cool. I wish he was my friend.
Aww. Who's that? Who was that? I'll be their friend.
I Abdullah 9.
Aw, what a nice guy. Maybe, I don't know.
Alright, let's take a closer look at this ano. Do you know if Steven's watching the streams at all? Did you tell him we were streaming it?
I don't know. George, I don't know. My guess is probably no. Probably no. And that was a bit of an oversight. We should have told him.
I also want to say I'm very excited for the number 2 after feeling the thermal.
Oh yeah, the flexi plate.
Yeah. Well, I'm guessing you've also tried it already, right? For your
The thermal?
photos? No, for the number 2,
Oh
like
yeah,
the
yeah,
least
yeah.
remote.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. Yes, I've tried it.
Okay.
I've tried it.
So yeah, for those of you guys who are new here, this keyboard employs a technology called gasket mount. It'll focus. Where you can see those rubber pour-on gaskets, and that essentially seals the plate in place without any screws. Oh wow, he actually didn't ano the inside. I thought the internals would have also been.
Oh, yeah, I don't know actually.
Because my Kintsugi had stuff internally. It didn't have the gold streaks internally, but it still had the marbling effect.
Oh, interesting. So is it
Well,
just like black on the inside?
Yeah, it's completely black.
Oh,
Oh, that's
we got
crazy.
Totally ripped off.
Well, I think that's more impressive. Like,
I'm kidding. Yeah, I mean, I have no idea how he does it, honestly.
he literally just did the outside faces. So how did he keep the insides clean? Like it's like a clean.
Well, so I think it's done through some sort of masking. Like I think he's somehow masking off material as he's. I think he's somehow masking off material.
Okay, I take that back. There is a little bit of bleed through here. I don't know if it shows, but yeah, for the most part, it's just on the outside. That's crazy. Remsky, welcome back for 11 months. And here we have the red plate, very bright red. Yeah, this does look more orangish compared to the number 2 red plate I have.
Just the red on the Horde board.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. It is. It's definitely a more, I don't know, a fierier red, I suppose. Opposed to a blood red.
And then here we have the bottom half. So here you can see a little bit of bleed. That ano. It looks super nice. Oh, and I realized there's no number 1 engraving on this. Oh, was it? That was taken off for the number 1, revision 1.
On the inside? Oh, no, on the
Externally.
bottom. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that was taken off for the number 1 revision 1. The only engraving is the key on the very back.
Yeah. Nice little touch. All right, let us disassemble the mid piece because we have to put in the daughter board. Is this hydro dipped? No, this is completely anodized. No hydro dipping. Can we see your anodized board? My Kintsugi Salamander, I have sold that, unfortunately. I've sold off a majority of my collection. What mice do you recommend? I am not a mouse enthusiast. I would recommend watching other YouTubers for that. Wait, is
Taeha,
this-
I feel like
Uh-huh.
I need to get better at lubing stabs. Is there a streamer you'd recommend I watch to get better at lubing stabilizers?
You can watch me.
Oh.
Yeah, if you want to learn how to lube your stabs and switches. Not switches, I guess. Anything keyboard related, you guys should watch me. Alright, I have not taken off this mid piece in a long time. come off.
The mid piece, it should just slide out.
Yeah, got it.
Got it.
All right. Woo. So this is what the mid piece looks like. Giant chunk of red aluminum. How many hours of VOD Classic have you put in so far?
Probably about a dozen.
Okay. Are you done with TFT for now?
No, I've still been playing a little bit of TFT. I tend to, my problem is that I'm not really good at having like a wide range of games that I play. I tend to just play a couple, one or two things like pretty hard at once. So I don't know. It remains to be seen whether, probably for my health, sanity, and business, I should not play more WoW Classic after this. But yeah, I'll definitely keep playing TFT. I've been enjoying TFT. Plus, I need to wait for them to let me use skins in TFT so that I have some way of using probably the $1,000 worth of skins that I bought over the last decade in League of Legends.
Oh yeah, I have a ton of skins too. Not very proud of it, but
yeah, exactly.
All right, so this is the disassembly of the keyboard. Wilbur said his thermal also uses 2mm threads, so I'm going to guess we can just use the torque screws.
Cool. Yeah. Awesome. Thank you, Wilbur. I forgot to include. Well, I'll say I forgot. I forgot to include screws with the daughter board that we sent to Taeha. So thankfully, we're gonna be able to experience the Keycult X Rama using the Rama torque screws.
Literally the biggest ventures we've had together always turned out to go wrong. Chat has no idea what happened with some of the other stuff.
It's okay. It'll go right in the end.
Yeah. Full on Murphy's Law 4 with Keycult I've experienced.
Yeah.
Alright, looks like the daughter board works. My computer made the noise. Those extra screws Rama sent will work. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Wilbur. Now I'm very thankful Rama sent those extra screws. I mean, I could have just used my own screws, but it would have been a bit more annoying.
It is very useful.
Yeah.
I'll have to send Rama or Kate a thank you message.
Alright. So for people who are new, the first thing you should do when building your own custom mechanical keyboard is you should test the PCB before you do any kind of soldering to it, because if your PCB doesn't work, there's no point in soldering switches because they won't register anything. So that's what I'm currently doing. I am just closing.
We sent you an extra PCB, right?
Yes, you did, yeah.
Cool.
So I'm essentially just shorting the switch pins with a tweezer. Anything that conducts electricity is fine. And I'm using a program called Switch Hitter, which is a program that lets you debug a PCB somewhat. It'll show you if the switch is chattering or registering and whatnot. Is there a universal size for the daughter board? I feel like, I guess they're all Wilbur tech, so.
Yeah, so I mean, Wilbur definitely, all of his more recent PCBs are using the same size daughter board, and there are other PCB designers who are designing daughter boards around that same footprint, I believe.
Okay.
So that just to encourage more, PCB compatibility among different customs, which is a great thing.
Yeah. Alright. Looks like the PCB is fine. Why is the U key red? When you check with tweezers, it's not the most accurate. So if it's red, that means it's chattering. But because I'm using tweezers, it sometimes does that. So yeah, that's fine. Alright, so once you have verified that your PCB is good to go, then you need to start working on the stabilizers. Are links allowed? You can use links if you are a sub, yes. I'm gonna actually install the daughter board first.
That's what I was in the process of doing when I realized I had the wrong cable. George has already come over and delivered the correct size cable to me.
Oh, nice. He's already over.
Yeah, I think he's actually back home already. Yeah. Super speedy.
Is this the right? No, this is not the right one. Are you building the keyboard from scratch? Yes, I am. Not entirely from scratch, as the manufacturing of the parts have already been handled, but everything else afterwards we have.
You're doing the hard part.
I don't know about that. It's hard to get an appreciation for how hard dealing with like factories are until you actually do it yourself, I feel like.
Yeah, it's not super duper easy.
Yeah. I mean, even with streaming, like what Ryan said at KeyCon kind of is true too. Like the actual streaming portion, it's probably small compared to what I do behind the scenes.
Yeah.
To actually get the stream working, operating.
Yeah. I experienced a small amount of that in preparation for this. Our first real kind of streaming thing. Our setup is ridiculous.
Chemo, thank you so much for the 2 months. Oh, I actually don't know what your streaming setup looks like. I'll check it out after I screw this in.
Oh, it looks. You'll notice that we took inspiration from someone. It looks similar to yours, at least on right here, except that every component is slightly worse.
I mean, there's only so many angles you can have for
a
build
we only have one angle. We only have the top down. We don't have the side.
Yeah.
The corner, the back right corner, the over the shoulder. I guess it's not really over the shoulder.
Jupe the 7th. Thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Yeah, like running a business of any kind, like it's mostly logistics after a certain point.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Alright, we have installed the daughter board. And you guys might be asking, whoa! Megaforce. Thank you so much for the 13 months. What were you saying?
Sorry, I've been moving I'm using a separate mic for chatting with you, and I've been trying to move it up so that I'm not saying random stuff to you. But I I failed. So I was telling someone that I'm using Modern Dolch on my number 2.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you guys might be wondering, why does Keycult use a daughter board PCB? It's so that they can center the USB port in the middle of the case, and also have the port parallel to the table. Whereas if they had the PCB sitting at the normal angle, it would have been slanted up, which might contribute to the port becoming more loose over time, so having it parallel to the desk is better for longevity purposes.
I also think, and I haven't actually experienced this myself, but theoretically, the USB connector is like the most likely component on a PCB to fail, just from like stress over time. So by putting it in a daughter board, it's like much easier to replace. You don't have to replace an entire PCB, which is kind of
that's
a nice
true.
theoretical side effect.
Yeah. I was happy when I bought my Ducky 1-2 Mini, like, wow, this keyboard is insane, and I found this stream on my recommendations. Fair boot, you should get a custom keyboard.
We are going to be playing WoW Classic on Bigglesworth tonight. Bigglesworth Horde.
Levi, thank you so much for the 2 months. Oh wait, was I supposed to... How do I join, like, a region? I don't think I chose that when I made my character.
You must have, I think.
Crap. Do I have to remake my character?
I mean, if you didn't choose our region, then possibly yes. But it shouldn't be too hard.
Okay, I don't remember having to pick a region. I just remember picking the name and character face and whatever.
Yeah, it might have. Yeah, I'm not sure. It might have like a default.
Okay.
George can let you know if there's a queue, and you can hop in.
Oh yeah, I told him
We'll
to ping me.
hop in early. Yeah. But yeah, you might have to hop in. Hop in a little early.
How was the Wilbur build? It went really well yesterday. The thermal is very nice. I wonder if any big WoW streamers are watching this right now. Or any Blizzard employees.
Good question.
It's like a super deep, rich red, or is that just the camera? No, the red is very super deep and rich. And kind of like a dark red too. But my stream camera color science is not 100% accurate. Okay, so the stabilizers we are using today are GMK screw-in stabilizers. And the first thing you should do to them is clip the legs. If you guys are new, I do have a tutorial on this on my YouTube channel, which you guys should check out, by the way. What?
My life for the Horde.
Proximity, thank you so much for the 6 months. Chortle my Squirtle, what the? What are some other high-end 60% boards coming out? In terms of 60% boards, what are some 60? I don't even know if there's any 60% boards running right now. There's a ton of 65s, I feel like. Don't think I've seen a lot of 60% recently. Polaris, yeah, Polaris, Thermal. I'm guessing he meant other than those two. So if you haven't heard of the Polaris or Thermal, something you've been living under a rock. Keycult, yeah, they are also releasing a 60% next month, tentatively. Fiel and Clipe, I don't think you can join those anymore though. They've already closed. Just went in on Polaris with my friend yesterday. Nice. Taeha, you don't put tape, just lube. Yeah, I stopped doing the band-aid mod. Just out of preference.
Why did you stop doing it?
I initially did it for dampening the noise. Mm-hmm. But I've just kind of come to embrace the clack now.
Right.
I kind of like when the mods sound different and they're just kind of loud. I like having an accent sound mod.
Soren's pointing out that I'm a bit ahead of you. Got my stabs all lubed badly, I'm sure, but yeah, I started a little earlier because I was afraid that Taeha was gonna beat me.
I'm a pretty slow builder.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But you probably have a couple hundred more builds under your belt than I do.
How many keyboards would you estimate you have built so far? Because you kind of went out of keyboards for a while.
Yeah, maybe a couple dozen.
Oh, that's a lot still.
I mean, a lot of them are my boards.
Yeah, I mean that's still experience.
I would say a couple dozen. Means we end up building, quite a few of each release to test different plates, different plate materials. So we end up doing a lot of that.
Yeah.
I end up doing all that, and I build all of our boards.
Oh, George doesn't build?
No, he doesn't build.
Can he pick up like the nuances that like you might pick up?
In terms of like board quality?
Yeah.
Or something like that, or
yeah.
I don't know. Maybe at this point he's probably getting pretty close to being able to. I bet he'd probably say that he couldn't as well as I could. Mm-hmm. But he's definitely become he's a stickler for quality.
Can you tell us what lube you're using? I'm currently using Krytox 205 grade 0 for my lube. Why Cherry don't manufacture new switches? What do you mean by that? You mean like a new line of switches? Because you can still purchase new Cherry switches. So we're currently lubing the inner housings of the stabilizers. Turn on squad stream. I think you can only do that when everyone's a partner, no? Unless you guys are talking about multi-twitch. I thought squads in order to have a squad stream,
Actually,
the entire party has to be.
George, could you look up what it takes to start a squad stream? Maybe we can do it. Honestly though, people should just be watching you.
원백 메가포스 프롬 매치마카 도어 ILLF 테머로이드 크림 안녕 타미즈.
Keycult?
Is this a speed run? Yes, this is a level 1 to 60 World of Warcraft speed run. So, after we build these boards, we're gonna start playing. We'll probably be playing for the next few days straight.
Carlbit, welcome back for 6 months, and Young Nightlife, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Wasn't this the build for the 27th? There was never a build planned for the 27th. That's when a WoW Classic released, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. It's just I physically can't stream early
Well,
on
you couldn't.
weekdays.
You can't right now.
I still can't.
Oh, you can't?
Yeah, I'm still with my current job.
Well, I know, but for a time.
Oh yeah. So that's why we just decided to go with my usual Saturday stream. I don't think it would have been smart to build it the day it released too, though.
No, it was a nightmare. It was super buggy, and it was really funny. I think George and I played it the day it released. It actually released on the 26th in North America.
Oh, okay.
By the way, yes, it is only partners for squad streams.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah,
but yeah, it was really funny. It was like, it was really funny. It was like hanging out. There'd be like 50 people hanging out around a single mob, waiting for it to spawn so they could kill it, and just everyone trying to. We might experience some of that tonight, actually. It's okay. It's gonna be good.
But yeah, like if we had streamed this the day it released, I'm pretty sure no one would have watched this, because everyone would have just been watching the big streamers.
Yeah.
At trying their first attempt.
I wouldn't have been watching us.
Do you have vacation plans for the long weekend?
Well, I'm going to Shenzhen on Tuesday.
Oh, you're going on Tuesday? Well, that's after the long weekend, so.
Okay, you're right.
You ended up. You're still gonna go. I thought you were on the fence.
No, I think we're definitely gonna go.
Okay.
I'm definitely gonna go. Me and my wife are going. But no, I don't have any particular plans for the weekend.
It's nice. Are you all packed up? Because you're gonna be gone for a while.
We're gone for about a week.
Yeah. Do you think the Rama Works switch puller is worth it, or should I get a basic combo puller and key puller in one? How much is the Rama Works key puller going for?
I think it's like $8.
$8?
I think you can buy it from Dixie Mech.
Yeah, I remember seeing that on his newsletter.
DixieMech.com.
/Taeha types.
/Taeha types.
$8?
/Keycult.
Wait, do you guys actually have an affiliate?
No, we don't.
That would be interesting. If vendors have affiliate links for each other.
Yeah, it's just a big circle.
I mean, $8 for a keycap. The switch puller is definitely pricey, but I'm sure it'll last you forever. Yeah. Up to you. I mean, it's definitely going to be a nice quality tool, and if you're dealing with expensive parts, I would recommend that you also have nice hardware and tools to handle it. Like sometimes if you buy the cheaper switch pullers, they can scratch your plate and whatnot, so Spending $8 on a switch puller isn't the end of the world. Some people spend $8 on the coffee. Yeah, that is true. If you're spending $8 on coffee, it ain't coffee, it's warm milk and sugar. So on the thermal keyboard, is there a function key? Yes. There is a function key right here. And if I press function, if I hold down function key while pressing the numero, that triggers the F keys. How do you lube stabs? I have a tutorial on it on my YouTube channel. Finally bought some keyboard lube from SwitchMod. What should I know going into my first attempt at lubing stabs? Just start off with a small amount. Keep on adding until you figure out an amount that works for you. It's better to under lube and then add more on than over lubing, trying to remove excess lube. Yeah, keyboard building isn't a race. There's nothing to be, it's not really anything extraordinary, I think, if you're a faster builder or a slower builder. Corn Topless, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub.
I am gonna win.
I mean, you already prepped the stabilizers. That's a huge advantage.
I didn't prep them ahead of time. I just prepped them while I was waiting on my special cable delivery.
Something a slow builder would say. Yeah. Slow and steady wins the race. Yeah. And especially when you're dealing with an expensive product and something handmade, I don't think I would want to build it fast. I would rather take the time to make sure everything's right. So now we are lubing the stabilizers, and this is the part that actually matters the most. So I'm applying this lube to the actual wire of the stabilizer. So if you guys are new, and you guys are probably using, I would bet $100 that you guys are using a Corsair, a Ducky, or an Ampro, or a Varmillo. And most likely your stabilizer, your stabilized keys, the longer keys, are going to be pretty rattly. So by applying this lube, it'll actually eliminate all that rattle, and you guys can probably hear the difference when the finished product is done. Yes, you have to be careful not to overdo the lube. It is possible to add too much lube, after which point your keys will feel mushy. So you have to add just the right amount to make sure the rattle is gone, that it doesn't make your switches feel bad. Corsair is like a small earthquake. My Maya Pro came pre-lubed and it was extremely lubed. Ooh, yikes. Hello, D4MH4. Do you replace dielectric grease and Teflon grease at Krytox? Yeah, Costa. Dielectric grease and Teflon still work fine, but I have moved to Krytox 205 grade 0. This is so relaxing to watch. Thank you, Crystal Mercy. Hopefully you stick around. Right? Are you still there?
Yes, sorry, I was tuning stabs, so I took off my headset for a second.
When you build up your protos and everything, do you guys desolder each build? Or
Do we desolder each build? No, we usually just keep the protos and use them. What do you mean by desolder each build, I guess?
like I'm going to guess you go through multiple rounds of protoing. So
Sure.
like each round of proto you have to build it up, right? So do you use
Yeah,
like
so I
the
mean,
same
it
set of
dep-
switches and then
Well, it depends on what you're prototyping, right? So like we haven't had to go through multiple. So if we're yeah, if you're prototyping different types of plates and stuff like that, then I see what you're saying. So you can have the exact same switches. Oftentimes I'll just try to tune different switches the same way, just use the same switch, because it's just a trade-off of time for money, sort of, and
so you
it
would
depends on
rather
what you're testing. So
Mm.
if I'm doing like if you're just testing something where you just want to see like how do these two variables change the way a keyboard works, then I might just use stock switches. But if I'm doing like a final test of like, okay, does all of this work well together, then yeah, I'm gonna spend time tuning switches and then build it up in like the nicest way possible. And then usually that is the kind of, that's like the board that will show off in like a build log or the typing or like a first look or teardown video or something like that.
포 더 호드.
No, but I'm saying, so you've already done this multiple times, right? So all those,
Done what? Sorry, say it again.
like you've probably
you-
built up a ton of PCB and plate combos already, I'm guessing?
Yes. Yeah.
So do you just have those extra parts just lying around built, or do you eventually desolder them and then reuse it?
No, usually I just have them lying around built. I need to get it. I mean, I would like to be able to desolder and reuse them,
Okay.
but I want like a desoldering gun so it can be a little less painful.
You don't have a desoldering gun?
No.
What?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, Pengu! Hello, Mr. Pengu. Welcome back for 3 months. Thank you. Have you been playing WoW, Pengu? Ooh, Pengu missed the unboxing of the board. Maybe we should show it to Pengu. Did you also hear about Pengu's story, Riot?
What about his story?
Supposedly his luggage got lost when he came to the States. And the luggage that got lost had our keyboard in it.
No way. Did he get it?
I'm
Back,
going to
presumably?
assume he got it back. He never reached out to me asking for a replacement or anything.
I sure hope he got it back.
I do too.
Oh my god.
Oh, he says he got it back. Nice.
All right, good.
Alright, this is the keyboard.
Nightmare material.
Pengu. So I am currently building one that is Horde themed. And then Keycult is building one that is Alliance themed on their stream. Yeah, this has a nice,
썩보이.
can definitely tell it's the Horde. Very blood red. Orc-ish. Even has the Horde logo here. Pretty cool. For whom are we building this for? This is actually Keycult's personal keyboard. So these won't be for sale. They are just big Keycult fans. Or they are big WoW fans, sorry.
We're big on Keycult.
Yeah.
For sure.
So I'm building one of their boards for them to show off. Are you coming to TwitchCon, Pengu?
A.
Pengu, are you coming to TwitchCon? Janky Render, thank you so much for the 2 months. And Dead Encryption, welcome back for 8 months. Thank you. Did I correctly see that you're full-time now? Yeah, I am. I quit my software job, Mr. Pengu. I'm still working for them technically. Still have 2 more weeks, but after that, I'll be a full-time keyboard streamer / gamer.
/gamer.
Yeah, I've been grinding on TFT, right?
Professional gamer. Oh yeah? How you doing?
Silver 2 now.
Silver 2?
Hell yeah, moved up from
Killing it.
bronze 4.
Nice.
Placed
What's
in-
your favorite comp? Have you played since the new patch?
I have. I've been liking Ninja Assassins.
Did they buff it at all this patch? Do you know?
They're more consistent to crit now, I think. Oh, yeah.
Oh, they changed assassin so that they do less. I think they have less of a crit bonus, but they get crit chance.
Yeah.
From the bonus.
Yeah. And Pantheon's just kind of broken. Whenever you just see
it's like
Pantheon,
a free Morello or red buff on his.
yeah, you just pick up Pantheon whenever you
insane.
see it and you throw it in, even though it doesn't match your comp.
Yeah.
I've come back from like last place to top 4 with just putting a Pantheon in.
Yeah.
Yeah, TFT's fun though. I don't know, maybe I'll start Rainbow Six. My friends like Rainbow Six Siege, so they've been trying to get me to play it on stream with them. I don't know. A Sieger? I don't know, so I've never played Rainbow Six Siege, but out of all the FPS games I've played so far, CSGO has been my favorite. Like, I never really liked Overwatch. What other FPS games have there been? Apex I've also never played, but I don't think I'll enjoy Apex all that much.
I didn't play very much Apex either. I played a lot of PUBG before that.
Hmm.
Do you ever play PUBG? It's fun.
I've played like 2 games in my life of PUBG. Alright, so we have finished lubing the stabilizers. Now you have to install them onto your PCB. You gotta play Siege with Pengu. I think if I played with Pengu, he's gonna rage pretty hard.
You do great.
I might make Pengu lose skill at it because of how bad I am. Weed coach and carry. Do I buy ISO or not? If you like it, you should buy it. 1v1 Pengu. I don't know. It seems like Rainbow Six has a lot of like strategy involved. I just did a Ubisoft sponsor stream coaching 4 other content creators and then have a show match versus a French team. Oh, that sounds fun actually. Dr. Nibs, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Ooh, getting coached by a pro and then scrimming against an actual pro team. I mean, I'd probably still get demolished, but sounds like a good bonding time at least.
Your natural skill.
Any
We're
idea
trying.
on how many Keycult No.1 there will be in October, November pre-order? Have a say
By the way,
in
I'm
the
finding
game
these switches
weekend.
to be a little tight.
Mm-hmm. Are you
So-
clipping the legs?
No.
Okay.
Not on the legs. I actually think that the legs are a little undersized, if anything.
It's the plate?
They're a little tight on the plate. The plate is I think fine. I mean, I measured the plates. I just think you might. All I'm saying is that you might have to take the plate off, push some switches in to get it started, and then put it on the PCB. It might like push the plate down if you clip them all in while the plate is on top of the PCB. You'll see what I mean. You might have no problem with it.
Okay.
It could also be that our plates have slightly different tolerances. Like maybe your plate switch cutouts are slightly wider, larger than mine. Who knows?
Someone just tipped me asking, any idea on how many Keycult No.1 65s there will be in October to November? Whenever
That's
the
a good question.
pre-order happens.
Undecided. Probably somewhere between 150 and 200. It depends. We did 150 number 2s that we just, well, we're making 150 number 2s. We pre-sold 75 of them. We haven't yet decided. Our next release is the 165. We haven't yet decided exactly what the quantities will be for that. We probably won't decide until at least after I go do the QC trip. Because if QC is really good and we have a really, really low defect rate, then we're more comfortable running more boards.
Oh, okay. So what's holding you back is the defect rate. I thought it was more of like just physically
well, that's one
having.
thing. It's,
okay.
There's a bunch of different things holding us back. Definitely physical space is one of them. I mean, we're operating out of George's house.
Yeah.
So yeah, physical space is certainly one of them. But yeah.
Jerk Chicken, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Will Keycult 65 have Alps compatibility? As much as I would like it, I'm going to assume no.
No, not planned. Although, I mean, we'll make plate files available, and if people, you know, maybe someone will make a compatible PCB, in which case theoretically, but no, not built in. No, it won't come built in. We try to keep the biggest reason is that we don't have a PCB for it. Like, we try to keep our PCBs really clean to make them pleasant to build. So I think that adding an extra set of pins, like, for each.
Yeah, and I don't think Wilbur has ever taken on Alps as well. I mean, not that Alps is very different, but
yeah, he could definitely manage it, but
yeah, but I'm sure if you open source the plate file, I mean, Alps, there's a ton of Alps fanatics, and some of them do PCB work, so they could probably reverse engineer a PCB, I'm going to guess. But yeah, Alps with Keycult would be nice.
I mean, I definitely, it's not something that I've personally like used a whole lot of. I haven't spent a whole lot of time using Alps, but if you know, if there ended up being a compatible PCB, then I mean that'd be awesome.
That was actually my first interaction with you. I don't know if you remember.
Was it?
Yeah.
What was it?
I reached out to you saying, is it possible for you to send me the plate files because I wanted to Alps my #1.
Oh.
And I actually got an Alps palm plate made, but I ended up selling the #1 after the revision 1 came out, so I never got around to building it. Yeah, and then the PCB is Wilbur's PCB, so I can't use just the regular Heine PCB anymore.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but Rat was a nice guy then too. He actually gave me the plate file. I think that might have even been pre-Keycult days. I could be wrong.
It might have been pre like the relaunch of Keycult, like earlier than January maybe.
Yeah, like I asked you right after the Type Machina #1 started coming out.
Oh yes. Yeah.
Yeah. And probably half my viewers don't know what I'm talking about.
Okay. They don't need to.
워터싱커브 KB 디펜즈 토프 디젤 60아지비 레브
but yeah,
버블
yeah.
위드 게이트런 잉크스 블랙 에즈 어 퍼스트 빌드.
Penyoyer, thank you so much for the $5 tip. What do you think of the KB Defense Tofu? I think the KB Defense Tofu is a great first build. And Gateron inks are more than fantastic for a first build. Gateron inks are pretty up there in terms of switch quality right now. A lot of people are liking inks. They're becoming hard to find because they get sold out pretty quickly. I still want my hands on some Holy Pandas one day. Maybe 2020 Christmas present. Ooh, Pengu, if you want your next keyboard built with Holy Pandas, let me know. I've got a ton of Holy Pandas I needed to build with. I've started to like clean out my room and what I have. I think I have over 500 Holy Pandas just sitting in my room.
Oh, maybe I'll buy some from you.
Are you looking for holy pandas?
I mean, not necessarily, but I haven't built anything with them.
Yeah, because I joined in for the 330 on drop when that happened.
Oh, I saw that. I saw your unboxing of them. You got that cool packaging.
Yeah, but like that took forever to ship, so I just also purchased a bunch of Halo Trues and Clears and then Yawk Trash Pandas in the meantime, but never got around to building with them.
Right.
Now they're all just sitting in my room. I'm looking into when the best time would be. My girlfriend loves my keyboard, the one you built. Ooh. Pingu's about to have his keyboard snatched by his girlfriend.
Oh.
That's great though. I'm glad you are liking it, Pingu.
Yeah, for sure. That's yeah. I'm still pretty crazy to be able to make keyboards for people like you, Pingu. Pretty awesome.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is crazy. It's crazy that a lot of like influencers and pro gamers are noticing us. But it's also I'm also glad that they like it. It would have been bad if we sent them out to the people we already have and they were like,
This isn't worth it. It's
yeah.
crap.
Yeah, but so far all the people we have had as clients have really loved.
Yeah, well, it's definitely very different. I don't know. I think it's pretty hard once you try one to not feel the quality difference. And
Yeah,
that's
it
not
is.
because it's Keycult. It's like for any custom, right? Like even if
Yeah.
it's what you would call like a more budget custom, it's just
Yeah.
there's so much more care is put into anything that you build than you know the average keyboard you buy. So
Yeah. Alright, I think I have finished tuning. Hopefully I won't need to retune. So this is going to be interesting. I have yet to try red inks. You sent me red inks. Have you tried the other variants yet?
no, I've only tried, and this is my first time trying red inks as well, actually.
Oh, you're
I'm
building yours
building-
with red inks.
Yeah, I'm building with mine as well, and people will keep commenting that I'm building the alliance board with red inks, which
Yeah, why not blue inks?
is true. I don't like clicky switches.
But come on, you gotta keep
I
the
know,
theme.
I know. It's okay. Keycaps are gonna. Everyone, close their eyes. Stop looking from now on until the keycaps are on.
Alright. So, we were sent red inks. This is going to be my first time trying them.
I'm gonna step away for a couple of minutes, and I'm gonna come back and start soldering. I've just pushed in all of my switches.
Okay. How do you like the thermal? I am in love with the thermal. The thermal is actually really nice. If you are looking for a not firm typing experience, thermal will provide that. Or if you're looking for, if you're someone who likes a very firm bottom out typing experience, the thermal is not for you. Penoyer, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Imagine the red plate with the thermal. Yeah, I was a little disappointed I didn't get the red plate. But I mean, the thermal still looks fantastic. Ooh, is Pengu here? No, maybe he left. He's at BRB. Pengu hasn't seen the thermal. Do red inks obscure per key RGB? Maybe slightly, but they are translucent to a degree. They're not fully like non-transparent. So I think like RGB would still leak through. Like it's not a, it's definitely translucent, but it might put a reddish glow on top of your RGB. So maybe whatever LED color you throw on might just end up showing as red. Ooh, we have novel keys in chat too. Hello. Pengu.
Oh my gosh, he's left my server. my channel.
Pengu, how do you like this keyboard? So this is the thermal. We built this up yesterday. This looks pretty nice too. It's got heat sinks. Just kidding, they're not actually heat sinks, but it's a pretty nice looking keyboard. Won't break the bank too. Well, relative to other stuff, but if you like it, it is still available for pre-order.
When does thermal end, Wobba?
Is he in our call?
I don't know.
Wait, I think our call is just you and me, unless you added someone. Yeah, it's just you and me. Wait, what is George doing? Is he just watching the streams?
Yeah, he's just doing this. He's gonna play WoW with us once we finish up with this. But he's just watching. He's watching, bringing me cables that I forgot, that sort of thing.
How much was thermal? I believe it starts at 360, and you add the font, and it'll probably break the 400 price point. I am support staff.
Here to make sure I don't make a fool of myself.
Oh my gosh, Beast Troll. Ed, thank you so much for the raid. Holy moly. We have Ed. Oh shoot, people getting timed out for spam, sorry. Welcome Ed's viewers. I don't know if how many of Ed's viewers play Warcraft? So today, well, we're currently front paging right now. You guys are live on front page, but we are also building a Horde themed custom mechanical keyboard. So it's got a custom ano that's representative of the Horde. It's missing the middle piece because they took it off, but look at this anode. So this is completely anodized. It's not like there's a custom wrap. There's no stickering involved. This is all actually just the color naturally, not naturally, but this is the color of the aluminum. It's pretty crazy. Even this logo, this is the logo for the Horde. This is not a sticker. It's actually part of the aluminum.
Yeah, the anodizing is honestly insane.
Yeah.
We've already sent off more stuff to Steven. Some of it that you might even know about.
I only know of one.
Okay, well I only know of one too, but
oh, okay.
Who knows?
Yeah, on voice call we actually have Riot on the Bay, who runs Keycult, along with Loud of Laughs, who is in chat. Place a couple more switches. Oh, we have a Twitch staff. Hide your memes, guys. Hide your memes. Hello, Dang Brown. I think it's the first time I've seen you. When did you get a wider field? Oh, so this is the same lens. So this lens used to be on this camera, but I swapped the lens. Yeah, I just swapped the lens between the two. None of the usual Twitch staff who come I see today. I know Functional said he's going to be on vacation. Yeah. Alright, let's see. So once you've installed the stabilizers, you want to check to see if there's any rattle. What happens if there's rattle? That means you have not put enough lube on the stabilizer.
You have to start over.
Yeah, in our case, backspace and right shift need a little bit more.
I have a question for you. When there's like, okay, so let's say that a thing that happens to me pretty often is like one of the stabilizers will make like a clicking sound when you lightly touch on like one side, right? Do you know like what part of the stabilizer does that mean there's not enough lube on?
If there's are you talking about like the keycap click? Because it's
Not the keycap click, like if you tap on.
Yeah, sometimes it's like very evident it's on one side.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't know.
Do you usually just like just relube both sides and you just kind of do everything again?
Yeah, I would just go really lightly.
Again.
And then sometimes it might just end up being like a air bubble that's causing the noise, so you just kind of have to pop it. Oh, we have Two's compliment. I know Two's compliment. That's the Twitch staff I know. Hello, Two's compliment. Twitch staff looking for new keyboards to buy to ban plebs faster.
Get in touch with us. Hello at Keycult.io. We can guarantee that we'll increase your pleb banning speed by at least 2x.
2x?
Yep.
Kin, thank you so much for the 2 months. Welcome back. Can it make me play better in Osu though? Yeah, Ed, guarantee you'll beat Nathan on Osu. If you get a Keycult board, guaranteed you'll set the first 1500 PP map. Guaranteed or your money back. What time is it? Oh shoot, it's already 5:20. Will we have finished the keyboard before our front page time is up?
Is front page time end at 6 o'clock?
I believe so. It might be 6:30. Hey, let me check.
So someone asked me what the price range is for these kinds of keyboards. This particular keyboard, not without custom anodizing, retailed at $515. And then that doesn't include switches or keycaps, which are the two other major expenses. And you can get switches from anywhere between 20 cents a switch to $1 a switch. You need about 90 of them. And keycaps, well, there's quite the range on keycaps, but the average like GMK set, which is a super high quality set, is around I don't know, $100.
Oh, we have until 6:30. Nice. Okay, we might be able to have finished the building by 6:30. When someone purchases an extra PCB on your website, does that also come with the daughter board?
Yes, it does, but
Okay.
it comes with a daughter board, and this is like something that maybe we need to improve on a little bit. It comes with the daughter board and like a daughter board cable that we hope is reasonable for probably the keyboard that they bought it for. The problem is that like we use a different length cable for the number 1 than for the number 2.
Oh.
However, because the USB is placed in a different
Yeah.
spot for the two of them. However, most people, I think, probably don't end up. So we've never had anyone like complain that they weren't able to use it or that it was the wrong length, and that's probably because most people won't like there aren't any other keyboards really that they would be using this PCB with, and there's no reason to swap out your daughter board even if you want a second build. So we kind of include it just so that you have a full set, and that means that you can like build it separately. You don't have to take your keyboard apart, for instance. You can like test it, sort of have everything included that you need to make it a keyboard. But yeah, so you do get a daughter board and you do get a daughter board cable, and maybe in the future we'll just buy a ton of a bunch of different lengths of daughter board cables and give you like the option to pick which length you want when you buy a PCB.
Yeah, just wondering. Had me thinking when I was looking for the daughter board too. Because I've actually never opened up the extra PCBs I purchased from you.
They should have a daughter board with them. If they don't, then that was a mistake. Which we probably made at some point, but...
What are daughter boards? Someone asks. So this is the main PCB. And
when a mother and a father circuit board come together,
they create a daughter board after. So think of, I guess this is the motherboard, and this is the daughter board. It's basically a secondary PCB that usually has just a USB port. And separating it like that and connecting it via a cable of some sort allows you to place the USB port anywhere you want. So in this case, Keycult does it to center their USB port for the #1 revision 1. Yeah.
I think it helps with a bunch of things. Like also just like old school, a lot of just the USB cutouts for fixed USB PCBs just look pretty jank. Like they're pretty, they just don't look very good because they have to be really deeply recessed because, or like the PCB has to have this weird extender thing that kind of like pokes off for a half a mile. I don't know.
Okay, I see what you mean by the switch being tight.
Yeah, it's a little tight, right?
It might droop if It's no issue. It's not too bad though.
You're a pro. You can handle it.
Nibura, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub, and Melodel, welcome back for 5 months. How many percent of Keycult do you own now?
It's a good question.
I currently own... How many?
Oh wait, of our business or of the keyboards that we've produced?
That's a good question. Well, there is no such thing as Keycult stock. I don't own any part of Keycult's business. Maybe I should ask for a cut, huh?
Someone's asked if Novel Keys is my full-time job. It's not. But it is Mike's full-time job, who is Novel Keys in chat. I run a different company along with my friend George.
Novel Keys and Keycult are different entities, for the record. He's lying. Taeha Types is the controlling owner of Keycult.
Of Keycult. Yes, Keycult is my full-time job.
No, I just dropped these switches.
We are giving it our very best try of turning this into a sustainable business that we can do long-term. So there are actually 2 of us working full-time on Keycult.
That would be
Me
insane,
and
though.
loud of laughs in chat.
If like one of the community vendors eventually IPOs or something.
That would be insane. I don't think that's. I think that's pretty. It seems pretty unlikely, but maybe, who knows? Maybe mechanical keyboards are really gonna take off.
Yeah. You bet I'm buying stocks from all of my sponsors.
Mm-hmm.
My middle name is Mike. Oh, okay. And if you guys are curious, if you guys have never heard of red Gateron inks and want to purchase them, Novel Keys is the place to go. I do have a discount code that you can use. Gets you 5% off. They might not be in stock. I actually have no idea. XD Wally, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. I'll buy Taeha type stocks. Oh, Taeha type stocks is very far off from happening.
How's the full-time streaming life?
PHID, thank you so much for the 3 months. I'm not technically full-time yet. I am still working with my current job. In 2 weeks, I will be completely full-time. Yeah. They are in stock. Nice. It's good to hear.
Nice. Yeah, I've been really enjoying Gateron inks. For the longest time, I would search out. Sorry about that. I would search out, like, try to get like good vintage blacks and stuff like that, and I've kind of given up. And thankfully, I've found that a lot of the newer switches, including inks, I think do a good job of replacing them.
Mm-hmm.
When's the last time you got a good batch of vintage blacks?
Like 2 years ago.
Yeah, right? Like, they're hard to find.
Well, I don't need to find anymore. I've already found.
You already found? Oh, okay. So you just
Yeah,
have, like,
so I'm just reusing. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, what I do is I'll usually, when I sell boards, I tend to keep the switches that were in them and then just reuse them in the next one. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's tough for people nowadays to find vintage blacks. But there is less and less of a reason to get them more now. Like, you don't really need vintage blacks, especially with how much people are lubing nowadays. Oh wait, Mike's saying the Ttg switches are going to be in stock on Monday. Ooh, okay.
What switches are those?
So TTC revamped their switch lineup, and they came out with a linear and tactile, and they're not bad. A gold V2s, that's what I think. There's a gold and there's a gray and a red. Drop is also going to be stocking them. And I think they're going to be priced. I was told by the TTC person they were going to be priced around 50 cents per. And they're pretty decent for the price. I have yet to build a full board with them, but as a loose switch, they feel really nice. I know AIO3 also built a keyboard with it, and he was pretty happy with the results. So not too bad. I'll have them cheaper. If they're cheaper, Mike, that's even better. Probably around 40 cents a switch. Oh. That's a pretty nice price point, actually. Dang. Is Mike trying to put Drop out of business now? I was told Drop would be selling it for around 50 cents. Those plate sockets look tight. A little bit. No, I don't need finger condoms today for this.
Yeah, it's a little tight, but they're like clipping in nicely.
Yeah.
Which is good. Have you started soldering yet?
Nope. I'm
Man,
clipping.
I'm finishing up.
You're finishing up soldering?
Yeah.
But I can't even hear the fan though.
Yeah, I don't have a fan.
Oh.
I'm just breathing on. I'm just breathing all these fumes.
Azira is welcome back for 3 months.
What switch was he just saying are 40 cents a switch? Taeha, could you re-explain for
The TTC Gold V2 that he's going to release on Monday.
That's novel keys.
Yeah.
Novelkeys.xyz.
Yep. Yeah, I showed them off during my latest subathon, and they were pretty decent in terms of smoothness. I only received the linear variant, I think inks and creams are still probably nicer. I have yet to figure out how they sound because I haven't built them up in a board, but
Taeha, I have some creams. What should I do with them?
should lube it.
Lube them?
Yeah. Lube creams, and they're nice.
Okay. I heard that they maybe benefit from a little bit of break-in as well. I sort of wish I had a hot swap PCB for that purpose. Or I just need a desoldering gun. Maybe that's what I really wish I had.
The creams I felt kind of vary. I'm not sure if that's just me, but like I've purchased creams multiple times now. Some of them I felt didn't need break-in and were like extremely smooth. Some of them could have used a little bit of break-in. But yeah, they're a solid linear too. Are you into interior designing at all, right? Oh, Improvate!
Apparently my stream just died, so I have to resolve that.
Oh no. Improvate, are you here? Are you ready to see your work? Did you see my new bot, right?
Is it back? Is it fixed?
I'm not watching your stream.
Okay, I know.
Oh. Alright.
Okay, apparently it's back. That's good.
Alright. I'm gonna do this.
Have you ever had that? I just got I got something in like a notification that said OBS disconnected. I guess that's just a random internet issue.
I've never had that actually. Yeah. But for those of you guys who are new, got a new bot today. It's called the yes or no bot. What question should I ask chat? Have you been enjoying the stream so far? And you can type in chat yes or no. Oh, there's tons of no's. Oh no, most people. Okay,
no.
so moving towards a yes now. So the animation, I don't know if this was how it was meant to be, Improvate, but it works though. It works. The animation might need a little bit of reworking, but I have the bot parsing chat for 45 seconds. After which point you should see either the Y key or the N key click up and down. See, it's still parsing chat. I felt like 30 seconds was a little bit too short, especially for people who are on mobile, might be behind. Oh, and then it just clicked yes. Alright, good to know the majority of people in chat are liking the stream so far. Why not the yes or yes bot? The bot works. Now I can ask chat simple questions.
You had no way of doing that before.
Why? I could do a straw poll, but it takes too long. And I also have to fill.
You can't just keep track of all of the responses in your head.
Keys should be clicking at variable speeds depending on how the yes/nos are trending. Alright, yeah, I'll probably need to talk to you, Improvate. But I mean, it was rushed out. I thought showing it off on front page would be pretty nice, since we would have seen a spike in viewers. It's not 100% complete, but it does the essence of the job. How do you like the G Pro wireless? I've been liking it so far. I've been liking it. I wish it was a little bit bigger. That's about the only complaint I've had so far.
How many viewers are you at, Taeha?
I'm at 1.5 right now.
Nice.
We peaked. I think we peaked at like 3.6 earlier, and then died out. Probably because they were bored of me tuning stabs.
That's the best part.
I'd be surprised if like a new person came in and they sat through the entire stream. I don't know if I would do that as someone not into mechanical keyboards. Me? Oh, you're doing it. Gingerana Jones, I applaud you. Thank you for sticking around. I mean, my stream isn't the most exciting.
It absolutely is.
I could taste the sarcasm through your voice.
No! No, you're talking about lubing stabilizers. I mean, come on.
Do you know the Model O mouse? I've heard of it, but I'm not really big into mice. Maybe I shouldn't be using the G Pro wireless. I don't want to come off as like a mouse expert. A lot of people ask me about mice. Have been asking me about mice, especially after transitioning to this. Your stream is chill, great content for having in the background, similar to a podcast. I should make. I feel like there's a growing number of streams like that, like just chill streams. Or maybe it's not growing. Maybe that's just the kind of streams I gravitate towards. But G Pro is very popular. Ooh, Pengu, what mouse do you use as a professional FPS gamer?
What mouse is gonna make Taeha frag harder?
Pengu also uses the G Pro. Ah. I use G Pro Wireless Pink or G2. Oh, there's a G2 edition G Pro Wireless? What?
Alright, I just finished soldering. I'm honestly thinking about watching your stream before building the keyboard so that I can build up this one when you're closer to yours.
Up to you. I don't want to hold you back.
Oh no.
Your viewers
No.
would want to see the final product.
Oh please. No, I might build it and then switch to that. Let's actually see. I'm curious what the current.
Are you interacting with your chat at all, right?
A little bit. My chat is about 1/15th of the size of your chat at the moment, and I think that most of them are watching both of our streams. So I get a question about once every few minutes. I've been like muting myself on Discord. But I'm just getting used to this. I'm not used to having to interact with people. Oh my god. On the other side of the internet?
What do you mean? You have your not. Oh, what happened to ransom bans, by the way? But you have your bi-weekly update streams now.
That's true. George carries that one. The ransom bans, I would like to do more of it. So for context, ransom bans is just a silly, fun stream that I did with Wilba, who is another keyboard designer and PCB designer, and who designed the PCB that Keycult uses. And we did a couple episodes of just sort of like a keyboard talking show where we just talked at people and at each other, and we just didn't have enough topics. So I think we need to figure out how to do it more. We need like a way of keeping it fresh and interesting. I thought about maybe like sourcing questions from the community, like having people submit to a Google Doc, like things like topics they'd want it to talk about, but I just never got around to like marketing that.
So you're complaining there's not enough topics to rant about on your stream.
No, it's just that I didn't want to. I didn't want to just
negativity
do
in the community.
No, not negative. Our thing wasn't about negative. Okay, it wasn't rants and rants. It wasn't rants about other people. In fact, one of our goals explicitly was to make it be about ideas and not about like drama or other people. So.
Bayless to G0, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Alright. Time to start soldering. to solder some anchor points first. I wonder if this plate feels like it's warping a little bit. What temp are you using? I'm currently soldering at 675 degrees Fahrenheit. Laughing at Fahrenheit. Yeah, I'm sorry I don't use Celsius. It's not a freedom unit. I remember the trackball days. That's true. Some people might not remember my trackball days.
Alright. Just gonna go ahead and test these switches, see if I actually soldered them correctly. I have this box on my floor, just with that, and my dog keeps coming into the room and looking at it, and then like backing away, like watch out, holy shit, that box.
Ed, do you have your TwitchCon planned out? Do you have like housing and your schedule all planned out, Ed? When am I going to see you at TwitchCon? How are we going to meet up? Or are you too cool for me, Ed? Pengu, are you coming to TwitchCon? I don't think I saw your reply. Not the schedule, but the lodging and tickets. Oh, nice. Who are you lodging with? Are you I'm guessing other Osu players? Alright. I wish we got Pro League on the Friday and the Monday during after the event. Feels bad. I was hoping to meet Pengu in person. I think Dizzy's going to TwitchCon. As well as, I think Wicked also said he'll be coming to TwitchCon. And offline TV folks, obviously. I think Whoops is also going to be at TwitchCon. It'd be cool to see my past clients in person. You have an 8-year subscriber? No, I don't. I've only been streaming for a year, but I have my badges planned up to the 8-year mark. We should do a live build panel next year. Ooh, see, two's compliment. I don't know how popular a live build at TwitchCon would be. I thought about applying for it because they sent out the survey, but I felt like no one would have attended. I don't know. I did have a booth though. did have a booth, so if you guys are attending TwitchCon, come by the Artist Alley, talk to me at my booth. Try out a lot of the keyboards and other keyboard parts. It's gonna be a good time, hopefully. I didn't realize TwitchCon will have an artist alley. I thought that was always a thing for TwitchCon. Am I considered an artist?
You're absolutely an artist.
It's like I stream under the maker and crafting. Well, like I feel so weird because I like see all the other people who have booths. And they're like actual artists. And I'm like,
Watch on Mr. 풀타이머 I just got here RIP no screen 랭크스
Cartoon 91, thank you so much for the 500 bits. No worries, you have yet to see the final product, so not too late. Do you consider desoldering the switches of an Amp Pro and putting in others for a commission? Possibly. I don't know if it's worth it to get that done by me. But I'm not entirely against the idea of doing that. Were you gonna say something, right? She just said and left. Sorry about the silence, guys. I'm just soldering some anchor points first. Time I sponsor, we have every time I solder, we have a sponsor segment. So if you guys are curious as to how you can start building your own custom mechanical keyboards, checking out my sponsors is the greatest way to find a lot of the products you can get. Callie Hatchie, thank you so much for gifting a sub. So the first sponsor we have is Tankatong, thank you so much for the 11 months. Dixie Mech, head on over to dixiemech.com/Taeha types. You can currently purchase a fantastic looking keycap set called GMK 8008. It's a keycap set you won't want to miss out on. Well, you could also purchase some Taeha type stickers from Dixie Mech if you want to help support the channel. Dixie Mech also stocks tons of other cool products like Pelican cases and desk mats. The next sponsor we have.
Hey, Taeha, before you start, for some reason your voices started getting really choppy. Maybe we can restart the call.
Okay.
Let's try that 1 second.
Hello?
Okay. Yeah, okay, I think hopefully this will be a little bit better.
Okay.
Just want to make sure that all my viewers can hear your sponsors.
Where was it? Oh, the next sponsor we have is KBD Fans. If you guys are on a budget, KBD Fans is the place to go. and they carry quite a wide range of products. They pretty much carry most things you need, minus the tools to get started, if you're just looking strictly for parts. So head on over to KVD Fans. Next, we have Keycult, who we have on call, whose keyboard we are building currently.
Haven Keycult Stream Live in a while. Hope everyone is having a great one today and welcome to viewers.
Turbulus, thank you so much for the 7 months. Yeah, if you guys are liking this keyboard you are seeing today, Keycult.io is the company that makes these, and you guys should sign up for their newsletter because they're planning on releasing new keyboards for the rest of the year, for many years to come. So yeah, just sign up for the newsletter so you can get updated on their latest sales.
I like that last sponsor. But honestly, I like them all.
Next sponsor we have is Kono. Head on over to kono.store. GMK Merlin is currently live, guys. If you guys are in the hobby, you guys know who Merlin is. Support the man so you can continue to have your PCBs ported to QMK. But Kono also sells other keycap sets and keyboards, so check them out. Next up, we have Novel Keys, who is also in chat right now. Head on over to novelkeys.xyz and use promo code MK_types. We'll get you 5% off your order on any in-stock items. GMK Violet on Cream, support the man Heine Bush. It's going to end very soon. Won't want to miss out on it. If you guys like these red Gateron inks, Novel Keys also has them as well. And Novel Keys just told us today he is going to be releasing a new switch this Monday. So join their newsletter too to be notified of when those switches go live. Next, we have Prime Keyboards, our new sponsor, which we revealed yesterday. Head on over to primekb.com. If you guys are into some of the more niche stuff like Ergo or Ortho, 40%, Prime KB has those. Never heard of them before? Yeah, they've been around for a while, but they're not super big into the luxury high-end segment, which is what I primarily enjoy and focus on, but they've been around for a while. But yeah, a new sponsor that we announced yesterday. Next up we have switchmod.net/Taeha types, which is where I get all my lubes from. Using my affiliate link will get you 4% off your lube purchases. And they now have a new product called the Spesh, where it's a great value if you want to try out a bunch of different lubes. Just consider purchasing the Spesh using my affiliate link because it gets you 4% off. And last but not least, we have zealpc.net/Taeha types. Zeal. I've been telling you guys, Zeal switches are running low because Linus Tech Tips, they're gonna make a video on Zeal switches, and I predict a shortage to occur. Wait, what? Remsky, you didn't know? Linus Tech Tips received an order of every Zeal switch. They tweeted about it they will most likely make a video on it. And you know when that video drops. Assuming Linus has good things to say about Zeal switches. We're gonna have a bunch of new people coming in and purchasing Zeal switches. Get your Zeal switches now while you can using my affiliate link. I don't know, will we see $6 Zealios going on the market because of a Zeal switch shortage? Can you imagine if we see Holy Pandas round 2 with Zeal switches? Because I'm pretty sure Zeal can't handle Linus's customer base, assuming they come on. Willing to sell vintage Zealios V2s, $6 a switch? It's gonna be insane. Is Zeal's website still the best to get Zealios V2? Yes. He does have some official resellers, which you can find a list of somewhere. Gone Stark, thank you so much for the 2 months. Hold up, Novel Keys has Lube now? Yeah, Novel Keys has had Lube for a while. I hear they might also be stocking some new lubes soon too, so. How bad are inks unlubed? Not that bad actually. Inks are they're pretty decent stock. Have you tried inks with 3203? I have. I like them. I would still probably use something slightly thicker. It's just my personal preference. But I have tried inks with 3203. Yeah, I have. I just remembered that Zeal's lubed Helios video is insane. Glad you thought it was insane. Can you link the tweet they put out? I would have to search for it. I don't know how often Linus tweets, but shouldn't be too hard to find. It was pretty recent, like maybe last week, 2 weeks ago maybe. Oh no, it's 6:02. I gotta hurry up with the soldering. Alright, maybe I'm not gonna bother too much trying to straighten the keycaps or the stabilizers. Just gonna trust that they're going to be mostly straight. Because I want to have the final product displayed before our front page time runs out. Riot is super far ahead. Yeah, Riot's done. He's just waiting to put on keycaps.
I just put I just put keys on.
Okay. How's it feel and sound?
I haven't. I'm just now getting to it. Making sure everything is on there correctly. Just listening to sponsors, putting keycaps on. Been good.
Yeah, I'll worry about. Did you hear what I said about skipping straight into the keys?
Yeah, I think that's totally fine.
Okay.
Apparently the queue time is around 30 minutes right now.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how far into soldering you are, but at some point when you feel like you might be roughly 30-ish minutes away from from being done with the build, it might be worth popping into the queue for
Alright.
Signal's worth.
Oh, do you choose the server you want to join?
Before you get in the queue, you choose the server.
Okay. I don't remember ever having to do that. So are some servers more popular than others? Like what's...
So there's like mostly it's servers that streamers chose to play on. Those are really... Okay, so they put up the servers in waves. So there's originally
differences
only like
between
12
servers?
Are there differences? Not really. The only differences between servers are the type of server that it is. So you have like PvP servers and PvE servers, and then another type of server that I don't fully understand.
I see.
It's like some combination of the two. So PvP servers tend to be a little more populated. We're on a PvP server. PvP is just kind of fun. It's just kind of, that's part of the in my opinion, the WoW experience is getting getting beaten up by other faction people. But a bunch of streamers chose to be on a few particular servers, and then those obviously jumped significantly in popularity.
Okay. And you can't just like move a character from one server to another.
You can pay to transfer a character. I don't actually know if that's available for WoW Classic. It's available for WoW Retail. Yeah, you have to pay.
That sucks.
Yeah.
I was expecting it to be like MapleStory where you just make one character and then...
Honestly, it seems kind of silly. Like, I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, so I guess you also have to remember that this is the first week of the release. I think that next week, like if a week from now, they're still having really significant issues, then if they're still having significant issues, then like of wait times and queue times, then it'd be kind of nice for them to open up transfers to lower population servers for free. So like you can for free transfer from a high pop server to a low pop server. That might be nice, because I'm sure there are a lot of people who like accidentally made a character on a server because they just wanted like to guarantee their name, and in order to guarantee a particular username, you have to pick a server.
Oh, maybe that's why my queue times have been so low. I just picked the wrong server.
Right, I mean, or the right server, right? So we picked a server that when we picked it like a week ago was really low population, and since then it's gotten a little bit higher. All right, I'm gonna show off the built alliance board on my stream now.
All right, I'm doing the mods, so it should be finished soon. Oh no. Beyond Day, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Almost done, guys. Sorry. Speeding through soldering right now. So I can build this up ASAP. Yeah, soldering job is probably going to be terrible on this. Okay, I'll rebuild it later. Sprout92, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Alright, there's one switch to redo. Alright, I think finished soldering.
Alright, my time to do my first live typing test.
Ooh,
160 words per minute.
are you a fast typist?
No. I don't know, faster. I'll probably get like 120. Alright. Oh no. I accidentally turned on caps lock and then unbound caps lock. So let's just go ahead and rebind it. Thankfully VIA makes that so easy.
Wait, you reprogrammed your keyboard live on stream?
Well, of course.
Oh.
You just pop open VIA and then
Why? Why are these not shipped with the default layout that you like?
You know, that's a good question. They're shipped with the layout that I expect that most people want, which is caps lock where caps lock goes. But yeah, it would be easy enough to change it in the default firmware. I mean, the thing is that VIA does make it so easy to change that it's a lot less of a hassle than people are used to.
Yeah.
If it weren't so easy, then I would be a lot more inclined to ship it with something else. Alright. BRB, gotta type.
Okay. Don't redo too many times.
Redo.
Nice. Keyboard works 100%. I think. Alright, it is time to assemble this back together. So we need to unplug this for now. Make sure a channel cable goes through the channel. All right. this. Did you ever have a broken PCB? Yes, I have had a couple streams where we couldn't continue because the PCB was broken. Oh, 6:15, crap. I gotta fit a typing test in 16 minutes. Speed assemble.
I did test the PCB. I think it's the switch. My E key isn't working, and I tested it right after soldering it.
Oh no.
Oh, 1 second.
I thought you make keyboards for a living, right?
Yeah, I mean, you'd think that.
Alright. I'm just kidding. Can't say I've had 100% working PCBs every stream, too. I'm like speed assembling this keyboard.
Okay, so it's coming through sometimes. I think it's probably the switch is the problem, because it's registering sometimes, but not every time. Actually, now it's kind of registering consistently.
Check Discord when you get a moment.
No.
Ooh, okay. It's the switch.
I don't know. It's registering sometimes, so it's definitely not a PCB issue. I think it's. I mean, if it's registering sometimes, then it's almost certainly the switch, right? So.
Why is this floating
Will it
so
suggest?
much?
Will it suggest that I just bind E to another switch? That makes sense. I'll just bind E to something I don't usually use, like F11. And then whenever I need to type in E, I'll just type F11.
Oh, this is floating insanely. Why is that?
Are you talking about the case top when you're trying to screw it together?
Yeah, I don't remember having to put that much force to...
Yeah, it's just the gaskets.
Huh, really? Okay, maybe I'll just force it shut then.
Let's see if this is fixed.
I love you on the Keycult.
See a silent slayer, thank you so much for the 250 bits. I love you too. Maybe Keycult does too.
I think it's fixed. Okay, alright, take two, take two. Oh my gosh. Be right back.
Oh no, 617. Ooh, alright. Alright, chat. Jajan. Are we doing Jamon or Red Riot on this chat? Hold on, I need to try something out. So I'm going to guess. I just use this browser as a browser source for my yes or no bot. Alright, are we putting Jamon on, chat? Ooh, looks like it does work, Tyler. Are we using Jamon? Say yes or no in chat. Ooh, it's teetering between yes and no. Jamon? Oh, looks like it's leaning yes for Jamon. It's not enough no's. It's still teetering towards the yes. Oh, looks like chat chose Jamon. Oh, where's my Jamon? Found my Jamon. Are we putting the novelties on this though? Do the bacon and eggs and ham fit with this Horde thing? Oh, I should make that a thing too, huh? Are we using the novelties, chat? Let me know in chat. Oh, it's pretty. Ooh, chat voted no novelties.
I did it. 155 words per minute.
What? You lie.
No, 116.
116? No, that's
Yeah.
respectable. All right, no novelties. Do we use white arrow keys? Do I have Pata Negra? I might. I don't know. Not enough time to open it up. This new bot is so easy now. I can just ask a bunch of yes or no questions. No need to fiddle around with straw polling. Oh, no. Okay, do we use white enter then? White enter? Yes or no, chat?
Taeha, you should join the queue.
Oh, yes.
You can finish.
Wait, what?
Finish putting keycaps on.
Finish putting keycaps on?
I mean, you can do it. You can do whatever you want. You're your own man, but.
Alright, it's gonna be like a couple minute difference after I finish. Oh no, 7 more minutes until front page is over. Oh, okay, we're going full on red Jamon then. No white today. Rob27 Shred and Squiddy Rod, thank you so much for the tier 1 subs. Move this out of the way. Oh, some speed putting caps on. All right. This is, my room's a little dark today, huh? That's a little brighter now. What? See a Silent Slayer. Thank you so much for gifting 2 subs. Here we have the keyboard for the Horde. Completed. Built with red Gateron inks. Using the GMK Jamon keycap set. Completely anodized. Custom anodized Keycult No.1 revision 1 keyboard. Look at this. It's got the Keycult logo engraved right there as well. This looks pretty sexy. I don't think I would daily this. It's a little too loud for my taste, but I can appreciate the theme. Can you do some taps? Yeah, I'm gonna do a typing test. All right, let us do a typing test for the Horde too. Can we get the words per minute bot started mods? As I prepare for the typing test. I should also log on to World of Warcraft. Oh, wait, hold on. Don't want to leak my password. Alright, start up World of Warcraft. Sorry if you hear Warcraft noises. How do I turn off the sound? Okay. How do you? Oh, I see. Wait, what's the realm?
Bigglesworth.
How do you? What does it start with?
With a B. Bigglesworth.
Bigglesworth. It's under realm name, right?
Should be.
Biggles. I don't see a Bigglesworth.
Oh, are you? Uh-oh. Did you install not WoW Classic, but WoW regular WoW by any chance?
How do I tell? It just says okay. World of Warcraft.
Okay, yeah, you might have to install it. It's not that big, but that's okay. So go back to the Blizzard launcher.
Yeah.
And do you see the version? It needs to say, instead of World of Warcraft, it needs to say World of Warcraft Classic.
It just says World of Warcraft.
Okay, so you're gonna have to install that bad boy.
All right, hold on. Sorry, guys. Play now. Wait, how do you download it though? Why does it not show up in the? Shouldn't all existing Blizzard games show up in the launcher?
So if it's in, okay, so click on World of Warcraft, and then where there's the play button.
Yeah. Ah, I see. Ah, crap! I installed the wrong one. Okay.
That's okay. It's okay.
All right. Well, while that's downloading, we'll do the typing test.
All right. All right. I'm gonna listen to it on your stream.
All right, you guys ready to hear what this sounds like? Word per minute bot seems to not be working. What? Uh-oh. I think I need to re-authenticate the account. Yeah, I need to re-authenticate. It's throwing an error. I'll do that next time. Oh man. All right, one minute. Last minute of front page. We're gonna do a typing test. Let's see what this sounds like. 3, 2, 1. Caps lock is on. Oh my gosh, I'm making so many errors.
Am I gonna beat him?
Oh, 124. Did I beat you? Wait, that was two. I made so many errors. Holy crap. 3. How does this sound?
That just goes to show how slow I am. $136. I'll take the 136. Alright, this is how the mods sound. Well done, sir.
XZ, please. Oh, are you an OSU player? I like these inks. What variant is the red again? I forget. Are they just the lighter?
Yeah, it's just lighter linears.
Okay, yeah, these actually. I
Lighter
like the
than the
weighting
black.
on this.
I did hear that. I think I don't know if there's any difference in the plastic. Maybe Mike could tell us. I don't know if there are any differences in the plastic between the red inks and the black inks.
Mhm.
But I'd be curious to know if he knows if it's the exact same material just colored differently, or if there might actually be some other difference.
These are actually pretty light.
Yeah, so this is just the stock springs that come with them, which is nice.
Yeah.
Mike says that there's no difference, so it's the exact same switch as the black ink with a lighter spring.
Okay.